is Patrice with Absolutely It's Yours, a place where entrepreneurs can come to be inspired and motivated through faith on your journey to building your successful business with tips and tools to help you get there. So today I'm going to talk to you about, what we're going through with this coronavirus and how you can make money while we're going through the situation. There's so much going on. I mean, everything from the news being depressing, the family is at home all day, every day. So the homeschooling, working from home, people getting laid off, not having money coming in. And I have said this for so many years, especially since I have been through something like this before, not necessarily the virus, but in a position where I only had one source of income coming in, and it was crazy when that happened. But that was back when 2008, 2009, when we had the market crash at that time. So I learned right then and there to always have more than one stream of income. You cannot put all your eggs in one basket, and today shows you why you cannot put all your eggs in one basket. So I just want to give you some information, some tips and some tools on how you can cope, keep your mind together, because that is something I'm truly all about, is us keeping our minds together as we build these successful businesses, because it can be very stressful out here building a business, especially when you're doing it by yourself. So I want us to keep our minds together, but yet have the tools and the information to help us get through these times. So if this is your first time to my channel, welcome. Thank you for joining us here. Make sure you like and subscribe this channel. Make sure you put on your notifications, because I do upload videos once a week. So this way you'll know when I'm uploading a video to get the new information and tools that I'm giving to you. So I'm not a person who likes to feel, trapped by anyone or anything. So this week I had to literally just walk away from the TV several times, not at my house, but other people's houses, because they have the news on all the time. I personally don't. I'm a person, I take the facts and I learn what I need to know and I move on, right? So this week I've learned I need to wash my hands 100 times, okay? I need to wash my hands 100 times throughout the day. I need to make sure I'm not putting my hands in my face. And you don't even realize how much you put your hands in your face until someone tells you not to do it, right? So making sure I'm not putting my hands in my face, make sure I'm washing my hands 100 times a day, not being around sick people, and not putting myself in a position that I'm exposing myself to get sick, or someone else that I may have gotten it for them to get sick. So I am a person who believes, you cannot watch the news all day, all night. It will just drive you crazy. Even without the coronavirus going on a daily, every day in our lives, there's so much on the news, and it's from channel to channel to channel. It's the same exact thing. Somebody killed somebody, somebody robbed somebody, something's going on with the White House. It's always the same information, just a different channel. So I do take the news and take what I need from it and move on. I just don't function well with so much information like that, especially when it's not, I don't want to say it's not good information. It is good information, but it's just can be very depressing. So take what you need from that and move on. Now, I personally can be a little bit of a workaholic. It's just in my blood. It's just my upbringing, because my mother, it's 8 of us. I'm the oldest of 8 children. So she never allowed us to just sit around and watch TV and play all day. We did, I'm gonna tell you a different story for a different time in my life, okay? My upbringing is something interesting, but she was just a firm believer in that we should not watch TV all day. We shouldn't be playing all day. You must be productive. You must be, doing something all the time. And that has stuck with me to this day. If I sit down and watch TV, it is the very end of the day. It's like 9, 10 o'clock at night. I'm watching a movie, right? But during the day, I'm like, I have got to be productive. I have got to keep moving. Even like now, I had to get out of my house and come to my office and work, because I could not sit in that house another day. Even though I was working at home, it's a different environment, and there are so many distractions. It's just way too many distractions. But right now is the perfect time for you to be working your business and growing your business. I mean, if there wasn't a better time, this is the time. I know you may be saying, we got bigger things going on in the world, so much happening. It's like, okay, what can you do about it? What can you physically get up and do about it other than what you're already doing, right? So you may as well make the best of the situation and make some money, right? Make some money, make your business grow, and get it to action. So I'm going to give you 5 tips to help you keep your mind together during this time and to put some money in your pocket. And try to allow everything that I do to be driven by my faith. So I want to read a scripture to you. And this, I was like, okay, this is the perfect scripture right now. It says, this is James 4:14. It says, why? You don't even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. What? Let me read that to you again in case you didn't hear it. It says, why? You don't even know what will happen tomorrow. What is your life? You are a mist that appears for a little while and then vanishes. You don't have a lot of time. When I read that, I was like, oh my gosh, let me get hustling. Let me get the bustling. Let me get to do what I need to do, because you don't know the day, you don't know the hour, you don't know how much time you're going to be here on this earth. So you have to make the most of your time and everything that you're doing right here, right now. So like I said, you don't know the day nor the hour. So anything that you wanted to accomplish, you have so much time to get it now and get it done now, because we're at home. You can't really go anywhere. You can't even, go travel or any of those things. So you may as well utilize your time wisely. And I have definitely taken that on this year, that everything I dream, everything I hope for, everything I wish for, I'm doing it right here, right now. I remember, years ago, I had a conversation with my son, and I was like, okay, the next Michael Jackson concert, we're going, because he loved himself some Michael Jackson. And I was like, I'm going to do whatever it takes, to get the money together and get these tickets for him. No sooner as I said that, the tickets went on sale. I was like, cool, let me go ahead and get the tickets. Then he died. And this was the last concert that he was going to do, and he died. My son was so sad. I was sad for Michael Jackson and for my son, because I wanted him to have that experience, and I wanted to have the experience for myself as well. But that right there taught me, whatever you want to do, you better go ahead and do it. Number one, I've already mentioned it already. Turn that TV off, okay? Turn it off. Get your head out of the news. It is not going to help you bring money into your pocket. All it does is create fear. That is all it does. Fear, fear, fear. And when you build so much fear in you, what happens? You become stagnant. You don't make any moves. So the first thing I want you to do is turn that TV off. Get your agenda, get a piece of paper or something, and write down everything you want to get accomplished, and write out a daily things to do list to get it done. Because you can write everything down, which is fine, but if you don't have a plan as to how you're going to make it happen, it's pointless. And I know for me, I must have my calendar in my phone, but I also have to have an agenda. I have a planner. I have to write things down. For me, mentally, it just makes it more concrete. I know, what I have to do, and I actually do it. But if it's in my phone, we can hit the snooze button, ignore it, and slide it over to the side, that kind of thing. But if it's in my book, then it's more concrete to me. So turn that TV off and get your things to do list ready to go for your business. So tip number 2 is for you to get up and sell something. Yes, I know you have product at your house that you need to sell. I know you have a great service that you need to offer to your customers. Everyone that you've been trying to get in contact with, a month ago, a month before that you could never get on the phone. Well, guess what? They're at home now. They are at home right now. So you can call them, text them, email them, do whatever you need to do to reach out to them. But this is the perfect time to sell to them. And don't think because, we have so much going on in the economy that people aren't spending money. I'm at the store all the time. They're spending money, okay? And I'm looking in carts. They're spending money on stuff that they don't, which is not necessarily like a necessity. I can't say what's a necessity in someone's house, but I'm like, okay, you don't have to have that in order to live, So people are spending money. Even myself, I'm still spending money, not crazy, but I am spending money on things that I don't have to live. But what I want you to do is be prepared for the success, right? Be prepared to get all the orders. This is all mental. So you have to put yourself in a place where you're saying, okay, I'm going to call X amount of people and I'm going to get X amount of sales today. So you need to set a goal for yourself as to how many sales you're going to reach and how many people you're going to contact in order to reach that, that goal of whatever that number is. But what I suggest that you do, if you're not a person who is accustomed to being on the phone talking to people, you need to have a script. I have a script for every time I pick up the phone and reach out to a potential client or a client that I already have. And it makes it so much easier when you do it that way, because what you don't want to do is get on the phone and you're scrambling and searching for words to say. And you may say to yourself, I don't want to sound scripted. That's fine. You will sound scripted in the beginning, but over time, as you continue to do it, it'll come out your mouth like just, water rolling off your tongue. It'll come so easy to you. I know for me, I'm in network marketing. That is one of my businesses. I have several other businesses that I run, but with that, I did have a script when I first began. This was several years ago. So in the beginning, it was like kind of scripted. I sound scripted because I didn't, I'm reading a piece of paper. But over time, now I can spit it to you just like I'm reading that piece of paper. But what I've learned to do, and this just takes time to learn this skill, is how to be able to take those words and make them actually connect with the person. So it does make a difference. But until you get there, read a script. You do not have a lot of time. You're getting them on the phone. You really just want to talk to them for like 2 quick minutes. So as an entrepreneur, I know that business can be a little slow right now, during this time. So that's why I always say you need to have more than one stream of income coming in. You need to supplement with your income, whether it be from you're just a business owner, entrepreneur, you run that full time, or you may have a full-time job and have a full-time business. So, but you still need to have another source of income. So you want to supplement. So there's so many online jobs that are available right now. I have a cousin, she does surveys. Let me tell you, I personally, because it does require you to take the time to actually fill out the form in order to qualify, in order to take the survey, because I have so many other businesses that I'm running, I don't personally have the time to do that. But when I do have some downtime, I do them. So my cousin Alicia, and I'm going to link her information in the description, she turned me on to the surveys. So the first survey that I did with her a couple of months ago, I got paid $400 for 3 hours of my time. Okay, where are they doing that at? $400 for 3.5 hours of my time. And it was an easy panel. It was just like, me giving my opinion about home security or something like that. It was technology, basically. But that's $133.33 an hour. Do you make $133.33 an hour on your current job? No. So I need you to click in the description on her information and get with her and get these surveys done. You're doing them from home. You're not having to go anywhere. You're doing them online. So it's so simple and so easy. Now they do have, if you have certain skills, right? Say you're a writer, you're good at editing. There are people who are writing books right now that need someone to edit their book. You may be a photographer, you may be IT person, you may be virtual assistant. If you have skills, you want to be able to utilize those skills. Put that information out there and connect with people who are looking for your service, and they will pay for your service. So that's a way that you can make money. Even if you are a person who has some great dieting information and how to make the meals taste great, but yet it be healthy, that's something you could do over the phone. You don't have to go to their home in order to do that. You can do Zoom meeting and doing that, or you can do a Facebook Live and doing that. So there's so many different ways that you can make money, but you need to supplement it. And don't just, do this during this time of coronavirus. This is something you need to do all the time. So when they said, businesses are slowing down, money isn't coming in like how it was before, I didn't even trip. I was like, okay, that's fine with me. One, I have money. I'm always putting my money aside. Every time I have an appointment for a closing or whatever I'm doing, I'm putting that money aside. And I know more business is coming in because all my eggs are not in one basket, because I have had my eggs in one basket, and that's definitely something that you don't want to do. And having your eggs in one basket means if all your eggs in that one basket, and that basket falls and hits the ground, all your eggs are going to be cracked. And that's what you don't want to do. You don't want your eggs to be damaged in one basket. So if I have 5 baskets sitting on the table and one falls and all the eggs get cracked in there, I'm okay, because I got 4 more. So that's why you want to make sure you have multiple streams of income. Another way to help you get some money in your pocket, take a class. There are so many online sources where you can take classes for free to enhance your skills. Maybe there's a career that you want to get into. Maybe you want to further your education, or you just want to learn, like I said, learn some extra skills. Take the classes. They're free. They have schools right now that really aren't free, but they want the business so bad that the prices are reduced ridiculously that you can afford to take the class, right? So whatever that skill is that you want to enhance, definitely do that. I heard about a lady recently. She made good cakes. She baked great cakes. but she didn't necessarily know how to decorate cakes. Like the flavor she had down pat, you know, the ingredients, like you ate her cake and they were the bomb. But when it came to like making the little flowers on top and the tulips and all that stuff, that wasn't necessarily her thing. So she took a class, learned how to do that. She went back to her full-time job once, you know, she finished with the class, but before you know it, 6 months later, she had to quit her full-time job because she was getting so much business from baking the cakes. I'm telling you, take a class to enhance the skills that you want to enhance and utilize that and build and grow your business, build and grow your income. Take the classes. And my last tip, like I said earlier, is to do a Facebook Live or Instagram Live if you have product in your home, whatever that product may be. It may be anything from skincare, it could be from weight loss, you can have a travel business, or you can have a different type of service like say you're an accountant or you do taxes or something like that, or you do counseling service. Get on Facebook, create a private group if you want to. If you don't want everyone to see you, you can definitely create a private group and do your Facebook Live in there showing benefits. Whatever your product is, what you're selling are the benefits. People don't care what's in it. They don't care, you know, how much it costs. They want to know how can it help whatever situations they have. So if you have a person who has acne skin, you want to get on Facebook Live and market your business. If you do skincare, whatever products that you have that will help take care of the acne skin. So you can do the demonstration yourself and showing how to use the product, or you can have a customer use the product for you and showing their feedback on the product. So do a Facebook Live, Instagram Live, you know, something where people could actually see you using the product. And not necessarily yourself, because people are like, it's your product, so you're going to say that. Get a cousin, get a friend, get someone, put them online with you and let them actually go through it and offer them an incentive, because you can't just ask people to be like, yeah, hey, can you do me a favor? You know, they're like, no. Well, if I give you free product, will you do it? Give them some free product. What's going to hurt you to give them some free product to grow your business? So there isn't any reason why you should be sitting there worried about paying your bills. There are so many ways out here right now for you to make money. You just have to take it upon yourself to utilize it. Get out there. No money's still going to just drop in your lap. You got to get out there and get it. Don't let your situation take control of you. You take control of it. You are in control of everything that you hope for, dream for, wish for, need. Anything that you need is available to you right now. You just got to get up and go and get it, right? So I want you to comment below and tell me some of the ways that you're keeping your mind together, keeping your health together, and making money. So let me know the different ways that you're making money. So I love you guys. I'm glad you joined me today, and I will see you the next time. Peace.